out there, YouTube land, YouTube community who is stumbling upon this channel. Yep, you got, I'm back once again with another random vlog, or at least a vlog of me playing video games and just, you know, talking about the games I play, you know, and what I do as of recent days and all that. Yep, here it is, a new year, and I'm finally doing a vlog. This is the first vlog I've done in terms of like a gaming vlog or whatever since the year started. This is the first one of 2020. So far, 2020's been running pretty smoothly here, man. You got the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers in this game. There's no Green Ranger because when they did the Super Nintendo version of these, Nintendo didn't have the rights to the Green Ranger, so they couldn't use the Green Ranger in this one. So, but nonetheless, let's pick the Zack Man for this first stage. Yeah, why not? We'll pick the Zack Man first. Oh man, the way they can just, like, you know, pretty much just punch. Doesn't really look like they have a kick attack in this one. I actually had this game as a kid growing up when I had a Super Nintendo as a kid. First Power Ranger game I ever owned. Yep. Anyway, yeah, as of lately, I've been playing my Xbox One a lot, and my PlayStation 4. I've already beat Resident Evil 4 3 times. Beat it twice as of more recent days. The first time I beat it was years ago. Plan on playing it through more and beating it to where I could possibly do a Let's Play, maybe even a Let's Play with commentary in terms of the Resident Evil 4 playthrough. I still nonetheless can't believe that they're already coming out with the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X, like, towards the end of this year. It's amazing on how successful the Xbox One and PlayStation 4 was, and now they're about to do PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. When I saw the leaked footage of the Xbox Series X, looked kind of like a computer version of an Xbox One. Yeah, dig the way, the Zack Man morphs into the Black Ranger, and he's got the Power Axe as his weapon. And the Mastodon Zord as his Zord. What do you know, I got my bomb directly back. But yeah, old Mighty Morphin Power Rangers back when they would come on Fox Kids. I tell you, it kind of upped the ways people watch TV, and to some degree, I'd say. Especially since, yeah, you all remember, like, looking back 1993, 94, back when the Power Rangers were a hit series, everybody wanted to watch them, and then 1995 came along, and people were sort of losing interest. I would have to say, you know, in terms of gameplay, this game kind of plays somewhat similar to Turtles in Time and any kind of arcade beat 'em up to some degree. Yep, but yeah, nonetheless, I'm just kicking back and chilling, having me a good weekend so far, just relaxing, playing this game, doing this video. Yep, I'm already fighting Bones. I am Bones at your service. Yeah, like when Rita Repulsa made him. It's also amazing. He was in the second episode called High. Well, it wasn't the second. It was that episode, yeah, High Five of the first season. Yeah, it's obviously has everything to do with the fact that Trini feared heights, and then she has to overcome that in order to rescue Billy. I tell you, Bones is trying to get ahead in life, it looks like. But apparently it didn't pay off. It's pretty amazing. I like how they like gave you passwords for like the next levels of the game. Mainly the whole concept of that, I would kind of overall have to a little bit think here is that, you know, from where you just had the cartridge and back then you didn't have the save feature, if you wanted to, you know, skip ahead to the level you were on and you didn't have time to, like, play through the whole game, you just write down those codes and it'd take you to that level you were on in order to continue, which was pretty smart for its time, I think. I really hate the stupid obstacles that are in this game, like those things in the trees. Yeah, kind of a little hard to get to a little bit in the way. I just took out that one. But yeah, the whole concept of this Power Ranger game is that it relates to the pre-Green Ranger episodes, from what you can plainly tell. Oh man, he ducked and he used a knife. The putties didn't even use knives in the show. I can imagine if they did, though, that could have possibly given the TV show a bit of like a TV-14 rating in a way, or at least PG. Oh man, because that'd have been like overly violent if the putties were to use knives like they do in this game. Not to mention how Battle for the Grid is a T-rated game, and it's a Power Ranger game. Oh no. Oh man, that was too close. Oh man. Man, they just keep coming, those little barrels or whatever that shit is. Oh man, I nearly died. I wasn't that far away from dying, as you could plainly tell, but I'm about to get the health back because Trini has just morphed into the Yellow Ranger. Saber-toothed tiger power. And now she's about to go inside the power plant or whatever this thing is. Oh man, you definitely got to watch out for that piece of shit right there that's going around. That other piece of shit too. Oh man. Man, they're using the flipping knives again. Damn it. Oh man. Now you got like those little like poles that are on fire, man. Yeah, you guys got knives, I have daggers, says Trini. Old Trini Kwan. Oh man. As I was saying before, you know, like those obstacles, like those things that were shooting that stuff at you and all that, and let alone that thing and all that, I don't know. That's like one of the pieces of this game that's always annoyed me, even when I was a kid playing it. It's like, I mean, I think they're a little over the top, some of them, and it's like, that'd scare you if that were a real life scenario. Even that thing there, I mean, it's like, goodness. Oh man, more of it! Oh man. Gosh. Oh man, no. What do you know? Well, at least I landed on the platform instead of at the bottom, boy. That'd have really been messed up if, yeah, it'd have been a setback if I'd have landed on the ground instead of on the platform, indeed. Alright. Yeah. These things here. Yeah. Well, it's good to know there was that little health pack in there. Now I have made it to the boss. Needed to warm up there. Hey, he plays that accordion thing and it shoots out that laser shit, man. That is creative. Alright, time to use the ultimate attack. Whoa, man. I used it too early. That's it for that Gardner monster. Alright. Now, we're on the 3rd level. Billy needs to overcome his fear by going into the sewers. Might even be some fish in the water. Yeah, remember that episode of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers where Billy's, like, afraid of fish? Like, anything fish, even like a tuna fish sandwich, I mean, he even fears that. Definitely wouldn't be able to step foot in Long John Silver's, that's for sure. Yeah, but he overcomes his fear of fish, though, thankfully enough. Yeah, it's cool how he has the E-Honda attack, too. Yeah, you punch 3 times and he does that special E-Honda attack. Billy. Old Billy Cranston. Yep, good old chicken leg. Oh man, gotta watch out for that thing. Oh man, he bleeping hit me with the knife. It's kind of funny how I've not even lost a life yet. It's been ages since I've played this game, too. I know I played this like a time or two on the old channel, but I just figured since I had to close it, I thought I'd do this game again on this one. Feel the power of the almighty Lance. Oh man, now you got the guy crawling behind you. Man. I think it made it a bit more of a challenge if the guy would like move faster to the point to where you'd be more motivated to crawl out of there. Kind of looked like it was going to let me pass the smoke without getting affected by it, but... I'll admit, this is the level... this level of the game has the catchiest music and theme, I think. It's good to know that the Power Rangers do, in fact, have the ability to swim here. Yeah, pretty amazing. And like that Power Rangers remake movie, you know, like where they remade the Power Rangers franchise in that movie series. Although we probably won't be getting a sequel to that, but I noticed even in that, much like this game, they just used the 5 original Rangers and they left out the Green Ranger. That was probably for the best anyway. Although I think it was said that Rita was the Green Ranger before, though. Because in the Power Rangers series, Rita never was a Ranger, but she was in that movie. And swam up there only to find a dead end. You, in fact, need to go forward. Bye-bye, Putty. Oh man, those freaking propellers hit me in the head again. If only you could, like, destroy those things, but you can't. Obviously. Ooh. Huh. I've not even used the special attack yet. I was thinking there'd probably be something like a med kit or a chicken leg in that thing. Perhaps in this one. Hey, I got the eyeball monster. Yeah, this guy was obviously in a couple episodes. And, oh no. Gosh, one more hit and I'm dead. Huh. Finally, yeah, but he ain't done yet, though. Now he's just an eye. Oh man, no. Oh man. Oh, he bleeping killed me. Oh man. I don't even have my special attack anymore, man. This... Another prime example on how, like, those passwords for levels come in handy in this game, because sometimes, you know, I mean, the game would just get too hard. It didn't take me as long to, like, get him into, like, his just plain eye form that time compared to when I just did. Oh, man. Oh, man, no! That's it for him. That is it. And let's pick the leader, Jason, this time. The original Red Ranger. It is time to proceed. Oh, man. Oh, man, the... Feel the power of the power sword. Yep, and Tyrannosaurus power. Kind of reminds you of that level on Turtles 4, Turtles in Time, where you're like in the Technodrome and you're on that elevator. This very much resembles that, I think. Man, I got hit again. Oh, man, no! Ah, shit, man! Gosh. Now I gotta play the freaking thing over again. Yeah, because I kind of forgot how to jump up there a little bit. Yeah, I know, and I'm one away from getting a game over. Oh, there. Oh, man, you just had to press up on it. I accidentally, I think hit, like, the B button and it dropped me. Yeah, butterfingers. Oh, really didn't. Oh, boy. I did it again. Oh, man. Yeah, I'll admit the game over music's pretty catchy. Yeah, gotta start the whole bleeping level all over again. Yeah, I really have no idea what this level designs concept is. Is it like some huge bank? Is it like an apartment building or what? Almost looks to me like it's a apartment building under construction, like they're gonna rent out the apartments and stuff. I don't know what Rita would want by attacking it, though. I have made it to the end of the line. Oh boy. Yeah, back where I was before. Oh man. Yeah, think about attack me again, boy. Oh man, I didn't even need to get that. That's the easiest attack that this monster does, that where it's easy to avoid it. Oh man. Now these things. Shit. Yeah, don't even give them the chance to attack. This is the way it's done. Huh. And when you get right down to it, if you don't let them attack you, that's probably the easiest boss in the whole game, if anything. What do you know, the password to the next level is 1970. And we're about to play as my childhood crush, Kimberly Hart, the Pink Ranger, Amy Jo Johnson. Yep, beating the living shit out of putties. It's Morphin time. Pterodactyl. Yeah. Yeah, if you hold up and then you press the attack button, it'll shoot the power bows. Man, another one of those things, man. Gosh. I didn't know the putties use guns. Yeah, it's like kind of funny how they made the putties use like those guns and stuff, let alone knives, and they never use weapons in the show. Well, like I said, I was just goofing around when I reacted to that. I knew the putty always used guns. Like I said, this is the first Power Ranger game I ever owned. Oh no. Yeah, probably inspired that year. That was probably influenced by the Death Star's, like, beam cannon or whatever. Oh, man. Well, you know, even if you're too close to that thing, even when you duck, it hits you. Yeah, now he's in piss mode and he's using that whip like a cowboy. And he made a Wild Wild West Ranger episode where the Pink Ranger ends up in Angel Grove in the Western days. That's a pretty good one. Tommy's known as the White Stranger. Pretty impressive, like when they made Tommy the White Stranger. He also had like a little green thing in his hat. We need Megazord power now! I tell you, they did a pretty good job making it sound like the Mighty Raw in this game. Sounds very, very identical. Old Ron Wasserman, he was a very good music composer and did a great job getting that orchestra to do the theme songs and fighting songs for the Power Rangers. That was just very awesome. Megazord sequence has been initiated. Megazord activated. Yeah. Apparently there's like a cheat code in this game where you can make it for 2-player, and apparently the only part of the game where you can make 2-player is this Megazord battle mode. And the second player has to play as the monster. Just a little bit ridiculous. Oh man, he jumped and he dodged it. What do you know? Man, that was a close shave. I nearly could have possibly died at that part. Now we are on the moon in front of Rita's lair. Yeah, you gotta fight this, like, your moon monster or something. Oh, man. Oh, boy, I forgot he turns gold. When he turns gold, oh, boy. Oh, man. Oh, man, he destroyed me. The Earth is doomed because the moon monster killed the Megazord. But there's still hope. Do not underestimate the power of the Megazord. What do you know? It killed me again, man. I was so close that time. Oh, man. Game over again. Man, I cannot believe it. Oh, man. Yes, I have completed it. I overcame the moon monster at once. Yep, and here we are at the ending of the game. Yeah, where basically it just shows the Rangers here in a car. Yep, they're on their way to the juice bar to celebrate their victory against Rita. Yeah, I'll admit, rather than Angel Grove, that looks more like Miami, Florida in the background. Yep. There you have it. Yeah, all that's happening in the end is they just showing Zach doing a good old dance. Yeah, just gotta sit through like this whole thing. I'll admit the music's pretty catchy though. It didn't really seem like that game had much of a story, just basically just levels. The one on the Sega Genesis is probably a lot better than it. Presented by Bandai. Oh yeah, Bandai. Made the toys and all that too. I'll get you next time, Rangers. Ha 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 ha. This is Rita. Alright, well, that does it for Power Rangers. Yeah, let's see here. Going ahead and look for let's play the movie game next. Super Nintendo version. Hold on. Yep, and I've decided I'm going to go on ahead and play this movie version too. Yep, right there's the like screenshots of the Rangers. That's basically how Billy looked like in the Lost pilot episode of the Mighty Morphin series. See, they actually went back and like redid the very first episode because they didn't really like the concept of the original design, so they went back and redid it. But in the Lost episode of the very first episode of Mighty Morphin Billy looked a lot like that, and that's the idea of that picture. Anyway, I'm gonna pick Rocky for this one, old Rocky the Red Ranger. And let that putty get away, I guess. That's the whole thing. There wasn't even putties at all in the Mighty Morphin movie, but they're in this version of the game. The idea, if you collect those lightning bolts and you get it all the way full, you could actually morph already. Unlike in the last one we played, you had to wait till you get to the end of the level to morph, but you could like morph once you collect all those thunderbolts and you get it all the way, the power all the way to the top. Yep, you can morph. Oh man, oh man! And the car ran right over Rocky, poor Rocky. Tyrannosaurus! Yep, he has morphed into the original Red Ranger. Yep, feel the wrath of the power sword. Oh man. We have reached the Mirror Master. Down he goes. Didn't take me no time to beat him. Okay, whatever. I guess I'll just pick Tommy. I'll just stick with Tommy and Rocky of this one. Oh yeah, dig the way you're on that boat at the beginning of it. Oh man. It's Morphin time. White Tiger Zord. The White Ranger has come into play. Oh no, you got a couple of putties back there, oh boy, and they're launching a cannon at you. Gosh, man. Oh, man. It got the cannon top monster here. Oh, boy. Bye-bye, Mr. Cannon Top. Down you go all the way. And we'll yet again pick Rocky. And just sticking with old Rocky and Tommy for now. You gotta go on the snowboard. Oh, man. Gosh. I got a little daydreaming there for a minute in La La Land. I ended up falling off. Hey, when you are paying attention, that can be a little bit tricky. Oh, man. Oh. Yeah, I should have had that alarm thing go off. I would have known to jump. Oh, man. Oh boy, now the snow is melting. What is this, Narnia? This the Chronicles of Narnia or something? It's Morphin time. Tyrannosaurus! That's it for him. Okay, it's back to Tommy. Morphin time. White Tiger Zord. Yeah, I really love the way they designed the White Ranger in this game. It looks very straightforward and relevant to the show and all that. It's kind of funny that the other Rangers don't really look like the way they do in the show or in the movie, unlike the White Ranger in this game. Yeah, but a significant, exceptionally big amount of fans really did have appreciation and a liking for Tommy. It's pretty much probably what encouraged them not to make Tommy look bad in his Ranger form in this game. Oh man, no. Wrong of me to jump in that fire. Good thing I got a cheat code on, boy. I'd have been dead already. Didn't really have a huge effect on him, look. That's it for old Magnet Brain. Now it is on to the 5th level. Pick Rocky again. Gosh. It's Morphin time. Tyrannosaurus. Yeah, I wonder if, right now in WWE, from how Eric Young is a singles competitor and he's getting jobbed to death, I wonder if Vince McMahon and Triple H have any plans on possibly bringing Sanity back together. I know Alexander Wolf right now is a part of Imperium on the NXT UK brand, but I don't know. I mean, it's still possible that maybe somebody could take Alexander Wolf's place in Sanity, and maybe Sanity could be brought back together and Eric Young could start winning matches more often again. That would be pretty nice if they would consider that. Eric Young was so unstoppable in TNA Impact Wrestling. It's just the thing, you know, what they should do. But I mean, even Eric Rowan's been getting a lot of jobbers for competition as well. Like, I mean, he had that match against Matt Hardy and he ended up winning it. Yeah, because Matt Hardy ended up losing the match because they wanted Eric Rowan to win it because they're giving him cheap competition. They even heard words that the Hardy Boys, both Matt and Jeff Hardy, may be on their way to AEW after their WWE contract expires. I think their contract expires this year, if anything. Yeah, even last night on SmackDown, I can't believe it was Carmella that won that Fatal 4-Way. Really should have been Dana Brooke, because Alexa Bliss, Naomi, and Carmella have already been SmackDown Women's Champions in the past. And Dana Brooke still hasn't won a championship since she's been there. You think it ought to have been her to win it? You think Dana Brooke would deserve a women's title run on one of the brands, either Raw brand or SmackDown brand, whichever one they wanted to do for her. Drew McIntyre, he may just win against Lesnar at WrestleMania, but if he don't, that means Brock Lesnar's going to be in WWE for quite a long time before he goes back to MMA ever. And I also wonder if we're going to get Goldberg versus The Fiend Bray Wyatt at WrestleMania, or if he's going to fight him at Crown Jewel. Yeah, you think Goldberg might be fixing to make another one of those temporary returns? If it's at Crown Jewel where he wins that championship, that means The Fiend Bray Wyatt may end up winning it back at WrestleMania, but who knows for sure. Another level is accomplished. Okay, back to Tommy. It's Morphin time. White Tiger Zord. Yep, it's time to kick some Ooze ass. Yeah, because Ivan Ooze is the final boss at this level. Just kind of strange on how the Ooze men aren't in this game, but the Putties are. Almost like they're trying to make it more similar to the show than the Mighty Morphin movie. I guess probably it might have been some sort of license issue between Nintendo and the movie itself. Since the Sega Genesis version of the movie game had the Oozemen in it. And by the way I understand it, Sega had more of the rights to the stuff that Power Rangers would make, while Nintendo had limited rights to it. There's too many restrictions between Nintendo and Power Rangers, by the way I understood it. Oh, man. Oh, man, now we gotta fight this guy for a boss. This brain thing called Mainframe. Yeah, picking Tommy for the last level, too. Yeah, I forgot that there is still, well, I guess you could pretty much say this is like the other part of level 6, I guess, since it technically is the final stage, and of course it immediately goes directly to the final boss, which is Ivan Ooze. Unlike in the Genesis version, they don't even get influence from the movie. They just have him fight him head on, in person in Ranger form. He doesn't turn into the giant or anything. That's it for Ivan Ooze. Oh man, the place is about to blow up. We got to get out of here now. Don't have time to attack the putties. We got to get out of here. This whole place is going down. Oh man, 30 seconds left. Well, the Power Rangers have yet again saved the universe. They have saved the Earth and much more from the terrible, tragic Ivan Ooze. And you got Tommy and Rocky going at it in a boxing ring. And now they're beating the living shit out of Bulk and Skull. That does it for this one, too. And I guess we'll play something else now. Alright. Play a little bit of Super Wrestlemania on the Super Nintendo. Ha! Another game by LJN. I know the angry video game nerd hates that label or the gaming company LJN because they used to make a whole lot of shitty games for like the original Nintendo. Yet they make this old wrestling game here, Super Wrestlemania, on the Super Nintendo. Yeah, old Super Wrestlemania. Right, there's the Hulkster right there in front of the logo. Yeah, apparently you only have one-on-one, tag team, or Survivor Series. You got 3 modes of play here. Still not really that good at this one, so I'm sticking with easy for now. Oh yeah, Macho Man, Randy Savage. What are you gonna do when Hulkamania comes for you? Oh yeah, that's right, brother. Oh, Hulk Hogan, Jake the Snake Roberts, The Undertaker, Hawk, one half of the Road Warriors, Earthquake, later known as Avalanche and John Tenta, Typhoon, know very little of him, Animal, another half of the Road Warriors, Ted DiBiase, $1 Million Man, Sid Justice, Sid Vicious, Psycho Sid. I'll see how Sid Justice is in this game. Mean Gene Okerlund, I take it. I haven't really watched much of WWF from like 91, 92, so I've really... Oh, man. Hey, I love the way you can just, like, suplex them. Pretty much the only useful move in this game, in a way. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Threw him right out of the ring. Now he's down and out at ringside. Well, maybe not for long. Oh, went for a drop kick, but I missed. I wasn't right on the mark. Oh, man. They're both down and out. Yeah, just let him pin him. Alright. Be right back. Okay, well, I guess I'll play something else then. Yeah, just play some Super Star Wars, I suppose. Yep, the first original Super Star Wars. Probably the best of the Super Star Wars series. Empire Strikes Back is a pretty hard one. I may yet again do another video of me trying to beat that one too. Since I'm just playing this for fun again, I'm gonna just play this on easy. Long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Star Wars. And this was back when it was still just a standalone trilogy. They didn't even have any special editions or anything of Star Wars. Not even the prequels were like even officially starting to be written when this game came out. So like in a lot of ways, this game came out back like when the Star Wars trilogy was like more of like a thing that people were like into without having any hope for anything else of Star Wars, just making it like a standalone good franchise of just a trilogy and that's it. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like the prequels for their lightsaber actions and scenes and stuff like that, but, and, you know, it even gives you the story behind Darth Vader and all that too, but, like, back when people were under the impression that it was, like, all just a mystery and, like, how it all came to be, a lot of people were, like, quite content with the, original trilogy and just its original format without prequels, without special editions, nothing. When I read people, like, when I read, like, a thing or two on that, you know, it kind of makes me feel young for me to know that I didn't actually officially start watching it until the special editions were released. Yeah, gotta love that 16-bitness of the Star Wars music too. There's the old Star Destroyer. There goes another one. Hold your fire, there's no life forms. It must have short-circuited. Yeah, says the two Imperials in A New Hope. Yeah, I gotta dig the Scorpion-esque creatures on Tatooine. I don't even know if those things were even canon to the plot. Alright, there's some Womp Rats. You didn't really see those in the movie, but you did hear about them. Yeah, after Wedge Antilles says that's impossible even for a computer, and then Luke corrects him and says that it's not impossible, and then he said he used to bullseye Womp Rats. And those were the Womp Rats he was talking about, presumably. And you got that little sandworm thing like in Beetlejuice. Oh man, gotta fight the Sarlacc pit monster. Oh. The Force is with you, young Skywalker, but you are not a Jedi yet. Okay. Over here! Hey, hey, help! Please help! I am C-3PO, human cyborg relations. Something terrible has happened. My counterpart R2-D2 has been kidnapped by Jawas. We must find him. Or captured by Jawas. Kidnapped, captured, whatever. Yeah, now we're in the speeder level where we have to shoot down 12 Jawas. Womp Rants get in the way too, but... It's good to know that I could bypass this even though those Womp Rats are there. Hootini, Hootini. Oh gosh, no. Head towards the sandcrawler, yes. It's a good thing I didn't even die there either. I was thinking I'd get the Seeker Blaster already, but I guess you don't get it yet. Well, now I got it. It's been a little while since I played this. For some reason, I was thinking the Seeker Blaster was back there, but... R2-D2, it is you, it is you. Yeah, when I hear this music, it makes me think about that part. Now we have entered the sandcrawler. Yep, some good old rapid ion. R2D2, it is you, it is you. Yeah, I found you. Finally found R2. Yes, we have. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You are my only hope. Master Luke, R2 is babbling about his mission. He says he's a property of an Obi-Wan Kenobi, a resident of these parts, and he has a very important message for him, and it's a private message for him. Yeah, like he said in the movie. Oh no. Yeah, the Sand People. Old Tuscan Raiders. Oh no! Ah, damn it! Gosh. Oh no. Ben Kenobi, boy, am I glad to see you. Can't seem to remember ever owning a droid. Very interesting. Yes. Your father's lightsaber. This is a weapon of a Jedi Knight, and he killed lots of children with it. Yeah. Yeah, just stick with the blaster. He used the blaster a lot more in the movie anyway. Yeah, I use the lightsaber. I think is a little bit more beneficial towards those banthas. Oh man, I died. Bye-bye, giant wop rat. Another speeder mission. This time we gotta shoot 20 Jawas in order to proceed. Gosh. And I hate these sleep. I can't abide the Jawas. They're disgusting creatures, as 3PO once put it. Oh man, I'm out of fuel now. Still have 11 more of them to shoot too, gosh. Gosh, man. How many more do we have left? Gosh. 2 more, I think. Head towards Mos Eisley. Yes, let's go there now. Finally, I got a blaster upgrade. Oh, there's Chewbacca. Awaiting us to show up at the cantina. Yeah, still play as Luke. He doesn't like you. Sorry, I don't like you either. You just watch yourself. We're wanted men. I have the death sentence on 12 systems. Pretty amazing on how they actually put those characters in Rogue One, a Star Wars story, when they like made it like that city and all that. Watch where you're going. Like says something down the line of that. And now I have to fight this stupid piece of shit right here. Oh, man. Oh, man. Well, I guess in this case, you know, Chewbacca has a larger health bar. Maybe it'd be wiser if I played as Chewbacca for this. Yeah, maybe I spoke too soon. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I don't even have any hope beating him as Chewie either. Gosh. Oh. Nah. Chewie obviously stands more of a chance, though. key is to kind of like go towards him. He'll back away for a little bit. You get more of the advantage that way, I think. Oh, man, I almost had him, too. Oh, man. Yeah, seriously. Oh, boy. It's too bad Chewie can't do that spin attack on this one. He could do the spin attack in Return of the Jedi, Super Return of the Jedi, but he can't do it in this one. Pretty much sucks. Oh, man. Gonna get game over here. Game over. Well, anyway, I guess yeah, I don't want to make this video too awful long, so, I guess we'll just go from there, and, yeah, thanks all for watching if you decided to watch. Anyway, I think I'm gonna sign off now.